A very good afternoon to you. It's 1500 Central African time. You're watching SA Today on the SABC News Channel.
Good afternoon indeed, and welcome to today's edition of SA Today. My name is SABC. Let's get on to it now. Protesters involved in the total shutdown in Alexandra are making their way onto the N3 highway north of Johannesburg. But for more on this now, let us chat live to Johannesburg Metro Police spokesperson, Chief Superintendent Wayne Minnaar, who joins me now on the line. Good afternoon to you, Mr. Minnaar. Thank you so much indeed for joining us here on SA Today. Talk to us about the situation now on the ground.
Good afternoon, yes. I can tell you that the protesters have now dispersed from next to the Gauteng station, where there was a group gathered initially and was addressed by the MMC for safety. Now there is a splinter group has now formed on next to the N3 in a northerly direction, and they're throwing stones in the direction of the freeway. So two lanes have been blocked off for traffic going in a northerly direction until such time that we can get more officers there to control the situation better, to open up all traffic lanes, and we intend to do this by 4 p.m. today.
Talking about getting more officers on the ground, there were reports earlier this morning that there were no police visible in the area. That's at around 8 a.m. today. How do you respond to that? Because one believes that we knew about this protest, as much as it is not legal, but we knew that it was going to happen.
Yes, look, this was not a formal protest, so we had to play it by ear. However, we were able to get or deploy more officers to the area, and we have adequate officers in the area now to control the situation.
So is it safe for motorists who are traveling and using that area to travel?
Yes, motorists can use the N3, north and south. It's just that the two lanes have been restricted until we get more officers there to move the crowd away from the N3 North Freeway.
Let's talk about the protesters who have been arrested. How many have been arrested up to so far?
Yes, two people were arrested earlier this morning, where the road was closed on the N3 in North Marlborough, and also from Arkwright and the Old Pretoria Main. So two people have been arrested. They're facing charges of public violence as well as for malicious damage to property.
All right. So what you're telling us now, Mr. Minnaar, is it is safe for the road users to travel on the N3?
Yes, a motorist can travel in a northerly direction. The traffic there is slow because of the restricted lanes. But once we have moved the protesters away from the freeway, we will open up all the traffic lanes.
All right. But is the situation still tense?
The situation is tense. However, we are trying our best to be able to remove the protesters away from the N3 freeway.
All right, we'll leave it at that. Chief Superintendent Wayne Minnaar from the Johannesburg Metro Police talking to us about the situation. Of course, the latest being that the protesters now have made their way onto the N3. So if you will be traveling on that road, please make sure that you take caution.